starting the first brewery in the state of Minnesota, the first new brewery, since repeal of Prohibition, you're treated as an anomaly. And I even said in the past that, you know, the whole idea was so foreign to people that we were pretty much an effing deviant, to be polite. So reintroducing classical styles to beer drinkers when they're very accustomed to and had been weaned on domestic light lagers, you know, it certainly is sod busting. You know, such as the Unchained series that we used to do. A perfect example of how we continued to be pioneers where, you know, this whole attitude for retail customers and beer drinkers to be focused on what's new, we were too far ahead of the curve with this whole notion. And this whole idea of coming out with a new beer every 4 months drove people crazy at that time. It drove our distributors crazy. It drove some of our retail customers crazy because, first of all, they wanted to have that inside track like, all right, Stutrud, what kind of style are your brewers going to come up with in the next 4 months? And we wouldn't tell them. We wanted it to be a surprise. But then they go, well, I don't know how much I should order then. It was comical, you know? And so we're having those kinds of conversations with the very same people that 5 years down the road, they're falling over themselves to have beer made out of glazed donuts. And the whole Unchained series, again, the heart and soul of it was to really focus on classical styles that are really, they underrepresented in the market or didn't even exist. So when I think about continuing to be a pioneer, it's like, okay, how do you reach these people who consider themselves very knowledgeable but are still very quite naive and narrow in their definition of what they want to drink and talk about. So it's really fertile ground today, but you almost have to take the time to sit down and have a real thorough conversation and try to, you know, maybe see if some of the egos could be shed and some of the predetermined opinions can be shed to just enjoy beer, for crying out loud. You know, I mean, that's what it's all about. It really is about enjoyment along with understanding some basics.